What's good, YouTube? We back with another video. This video is going to be a little bit different, and I believe the timing on this is perfect since it's still the very beginning of 2024. Like I said previously, I would like to mix things up. I don't want to just do my buying, selling videos. So today, like I said, is something a little bit different. I'm honestly excited. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. But what I got for you guys today, if you've been paying attention to, your sneaker releases, there is a ton of heat dropping 2024. The lineup this year is honestly pretty crazy. So much heat that I'm looking forward to grabbing. So what better to do than make a top 10 list for 2024. So that's what I have for you today. Now, this list is nothing about resale, nothing about hype. It's just about my personal preferences, pairs that I would love to add to the collection, and pairs, like I said, that I would love to rock. So I'm gonna go ahead and run through my top 10. So please keep in mind that some of these pairs don't have exact release dates. Nike always does this to releases, and it could even happen that some of these pairs that are supposed to drop towards the end of 2024, something could happen and then they get pushed back to 2025. But as of right now, all 10 of these pairs are set to release 2024. So yeah, let's get started. So coming in at number 10 is the Air Jordan 4. I believe they're calling it the White Thunder. I will obviously be posting pictures of these shoes as I run through them. But I'm calling them the Pandas. I'm assuming a lot of people are going to call them the Pandas. It's modeled after the Red Thunder, the Yellow Thunder. Basically the same makeup. You got all black upper. Wherever you have the red and yellow hits, now you will have white. Now, we all love Jordan 4s, but the reason that this made it only to number 10 is because right now the world is just flooded with Panda Dunks. Great shoe, great everyday shoe, but you just see Panda Dunks everywhere. And also, we already have the Red Thunder 4s and the Yellow Thunder 4s. Personally, I will go Red Thunder, maybe even White Thunder, then Yellow Thunder, just as far as my preferences that I would rock. Now, these White Thunders are supposed to drop August 2024. Once again, no exact release date. Retail will be $215, so I believe if you're in California like me, after taxes, should be somewhere around $230. But yeah, that is my number 10 pick. Great shoe, black and white will be able to match with everything, but like I said, I already see Panda Dunks everywhere, so that is why that only made it to number 10. So coming in at number 9 is the Air Jordan 14 Black Toe. So like a lot of you guys, the Air Jordan 14 model is not one of my favorite models, but I also don't hate it. I believe I've only ever had one Jordan 14. It was the Laney 14s. I like that pair, but by far of all the Jordan 14s, the Black Toe is my favorite one, and it's not even close. You got the black and white, your subtle red hits. So if you pay attention to the clothes I wear, I'm always wearing black, white, red, and gray. So this pair is black and white with little red hits. You can rock it with anything. Great colorway. So the last time this pair released is 2014. So as of right now, all the ones in circulation are 10 years old. I've honestly seen some of the 2014 versions at shows in my size. I wanted to get them, but I'm all about wearability, and being 10 years old, brand new, the likelihood of those holding up isn't very good. So I was excited to see that these were re-releasing 2024, and I would definitely be looking forward to grab a pair of these. Retail, I don't know the exact retail. I'm gonna assume it's like $210, but these are supposed to drop. It says holiday 2024. Now that just means sometimes at the end of this year. So I'll definitely be looking forward to those, and I will grab a pair. So coming in at number 8, we have the Air Jordan 11, the Velvet Bread. Now I know I've seen a lot of mixed feeling on these pairs, especially some of my local people. They've honestly said that they hate them, but I'm one that personally thinks they're not bad. I understand if you already have the 2019 version or even one of the older versions, it makes no sense for you to get such a classic Jordan with the materials being changed to that velvet material. I'm assuming it's going to be the same exact materials that are on the Midnight Navies, which honestly I think the materials are nice. Now, will be a women's release, so me being a 10, 10 and a half, I will be needing 11 and a half to 12 women. But like I said, if you have the 2019 version or older, it probably doesn't make sense for you to get these, especially with the high retail of $230 before taxes. Now, I did have the 2019 version, but when I first started my resale journey, I had around 30 plus pairs. I sold every single pair that was in my collection, to get my reselling career started. And that was one of the pairs that I did sell. So now that 2019 version is around $400 plus, especially, like I said, my size 10, 10 and a half. So if I'm able to grab these for retail, which should be about $250 after taxes, and like I said, if the feelings aren't the best towards these, I may even be able to grab them under retail, and I would definitely do that. Now these are expected to release again. This one says holiday 2024, so the end of this year. So that is my number 8 pick. Obviously, if it was the original materials, the patent leather, it would be a lot higher, but being that velvet material, that is why it comes in at number 8. Hey, and if I can get them for under retail, I will take them. Now coming in at number 7, I believe a lot of people would have this pair higher on their list for top 10, but I'm all about wearability. As far as how many fits you could put together in this pair, you know, I think you'd be limited on fits. But coming in at number 7, we have the Jordan 4 Military Blue. Now this is a classic, don't get me wrong. For you, those of you that don't know, the Jordan 4 Military Blacks, which go for like $500 now, $450, $500. That pair is modeled after this pair, but obviously wherever you have the military blue hits, you do have the black hits. So it has been 12 years since this shoe released, and I know a lot of the OG sneakerheads are looking forward to this because honestly, it is a great shoe to have in the collection. You do have the Nike Air hits on the back. You know, overall, it is a great shoe. You got the military blue with the off-white and that sort of like neutral gray color. I think it's a really good shoe, but I don't know how many fits I will be able to put together with it. That's why I like my blacks, my whites, my grays. But overall, it is a great shoe, great classic shoe to have to the collection. I will definitely be adding it to the collection. Now this pair is set to drop on May 11th, 2024. This one does have a date for $215 USD. It does seem like retail went up a little bit on pairs. I believe they were $210 for Jordan 4s before, but now it is $215. Great shoe, definitely looking forward to them, and I will be adding these to the collection. And coming in at number 6, we have the Jordan 1 Low Trophy Rooms. Great shoe right here. If you guys know what happened with the Jordan 1 High Trophy Rooms, basically they all got backdoored, so I hope that doesn't happen with these. I don't think it will because the resale will be nowhere near what the resale value was of those. But great shoe. I first seen the photos and videos of these on Private Selections Instagram. Anytime you have a collab shoe like this, you can expect that the materials are going to be super high quality. The details are going to be fire. Just looking at the color blocking, it's kind of like a reverse of the Jordan 1 Black Toes that just released in 2023. So like in that front panel, you have red, and towards the back, you have black and almost like a corduroy material with the red being satin. You have your trophy room symbol right there in that red part, black laces, and then you have like a gold plated Jordan 1 logo on the back. It looks like the leather's really good. That's a fire shoe. I'm honestly starting to fall in love more with Jordan 1 Lows. They're just super wearable. I think you could honestly put more fits with them compared to high tops. Red, white, and black, again, my favorite colors, so I would definitely be adding those to the collection. Super fire pair, super fire quality. I can't wait. So that was my number 6 pick for 2024, but it wasn't top 5. Now we making it to the top 5. At number 5, we have the Air Jordan 4, the Fear. Now, they just released the Jordan 3 Fear this past year, which is a solid pair. Both pairs are part of the Jordan Fear pack. I believe they released in like 2013, so 10 plus years again in the making. Before there was any word of either of these pairs releasing, these pairs were honestly pretty sought after to have in the collection. The Fear pack, super nice pair. You have your like 2 different kind of grays, black midsole with the white splatter that honestly just makes the shoe pop, white outsole, and then like another tone of gray along the midsole. Just being a Raider fan, this shoe's fire, gray, white, and black. That is part of the reason why I do love those colors, because I am a diehard Raider fan. But yeah, super solid pair. Expected to release again holiday 2024, end of this year. Price is to be announced. They haven't announced that yet, but that is a super fire pair. Jordan 4s are still popping, and they're going to continue popping through 2024. This is a must add to the collection, and I can't wait to get my hands on them. So that was my 5th pick. Now we on to number 4. Coming in at number 4, we have the Kobe 6 Protor, the Italian camo. Now, if you've known me growing up, I'm just a sucker for camo. I used to have camo pants, camo sweatsuits. I love camo. And if you know me, you also know that I'm a diehard Kobe. I'm one of those people that will argue with you day in and day out that Kobe is the GOAT over Jordan and LeBron. So I love Kobe's. So being a diehard Kobe fan and being someone that does love camo designs, this is a must-have to the collection. These are supposed to drop summer of 2024 for a price tag of $180, which should be around $200 after taxes. Like I said, I love camo. Kobe 6 is honestly one of my favorite Kobe's. So that is a must add to the collection. The only thing being is it is camo, so it's hard to put a ton of fits together. And you're definitely gonna notice if you see me rock these in the past week and then I rock them again, because that camo just stands out tremendously. And you might see your boy bust these out on the court. So that's a must pick up. Number 4, but it didn't make the top 3 because that's what we're going to right now. So coming in at number 3 is the Air Jordan 4 Bread Reimagined. Now, another shoe that does have mixed feelings, and this one I definitely understand, because my favorite shoe of all time, my grail, is the Air Jordan 4 Bread. You know, the originals with that nubuck material, Nike Air on the back. Again, another shoe that I did have the, I believe, 2019 release, but when I started this journey, I sold that pair, even though it was my favorite, because I was so serious about this. But yeah, again, mixed feelings. Anytime they change the materials on a classic, I understand the mixed feelings. But this is a chance for your boy to get them again at a much cheaper price point, with retail being $215. If I want to get that 2019 version, I do prefer new because it is my grail. I'm gonna have to spend close to 600 bucks. So if I can get these for retail, it's not the originals, it's not the classics, but hey, still the same color blocking. It's gonna be leather instead of that nubuck material. I would definitely be adding these to the collection because, like I said, the Air Jordan 4 Bread is my grail shoe of all time. Your boy actually, now this was around like 7th, 8th grade, I wanna say. If you know about the X spots, then you know, but basically, they had shoes at a barbershop. Of course, they weren't real. So your boy around 7th, 8th grade, so I was around 12 or 13. Now, don't hold me. I was a youngster. I love that shoe. Like I said, my favorite shoe of all time. But basically, your boy was walking around with a fake pair of Air Jordan 4 Breads. Hey, I love those things. That's my favorite shoe of all time. If it was the original materials, obviously, it would be number 1, being my grail shoe of all time. But that is why it's only at number 3. Now we to the top 2. Coming in at number 2. I thought he was done with Nike. I'm sure a lot of you thought the same, and I'm honestly glad that he's not, because coming in at number 2, we have the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low in the olive colorway. So being the olive green, I'm sure you could predict what time of the year these are gonna drop. They are dropping fall of 2024. Again, no exact release date, but being a Jordan 1 Low top, the retail is a little bit cheaper at $150, but again, the chances of you grabbing these for retail is not very likely. I'm someone that's just been falling in love with the Jordan 1 Low, the whole Travis Scott collection. The low tops, like I said, low tops to me are just more wearable. Right now, currently, I only have the black Phantoms. My lady does have the Phantoms, the reverse mochas, and the olives. She also loves the collection, and she's more spoiled than me. That's why she has 3 pairs. I only have 1. I would love to grab all the rest of the colors, but I'm not trying to spend $1,000+ right now for any personal pairs, at least. So yeah, you got the olive green with the black toe box and side panel. You have your off-white midsole. The red hits everywhere, just makes it pop. And of course, you have the notorious reverse swoosh. Super fire pair. I'm gonna imagine that this pair, like the other ones, does come with some extra laces. I hope I get my hands on these for retail. Let's cross our fingers. But yeah, good luck to you guys, because I do know a lot of you will be going for these too. Now there is a yellow pair that's supposed to release. I think like they're called Canary Yellow, but I'm definitely not looking to grab that pair. At least adding them to the collection. Now I will buy them to resell, but I'm not liking that pair at all. So that's top 2, but it's not top 1, because coming in at number 1, I don't know if it's gonna shock some of you guys. If some of you guys would have this as your top 1, I'm gonna assume not. When you do have Travis Scott's dropping, you do have trophy rooms and some other classic shoes. But coming in at number 1 for me, like I said, this list is my personal list, has nothing to do with resale value. It's pairs that I love, pairs that I imagine myself rocking, loving rocking, and having in the collection, possibly even doubling up on this pair. I actually will double on this pair for sure. But now coming in at number 1 is the Air Jordan 11 Columbia. Now that is the original name, I believe. I think they dropped in 2014, and that version they called the Legend Blue version. I actually had that version, but again, sold all my shoes to start my career. This version dropping December 14th, 2024. Is going back to the classic name of the Columbias. Now this is my number 1 pick. This is my favorite Jordan 11 of all time. I know you got your Breads, you got your Space Jams, you got your Concords, but for me personally, this is my favorite pair. Just that all white. I'm actually gonna post a picture of your boy rocking them right here, all white with the Legend Blue sitting pretty on bottom, thinking I was him back then. Like I said, I love black, red, grays, but I also do love all white pairs, like all white Forces. Honestly, one of my favorite pairs of all time. So this pair is mostly white with the Carolina blue hits. Super fire pair. I love this shoe right here. Now this is a pair I will definitely be doubling up on, because you know, some of your classic colorways like the Concords or Space Jams, they honestly look pretty nice and don't look too bad when they do start yellowing on the bottom. Now this pair is one that does not, because you have your Carolina Blue hits on the top, and just when that bottom starts getting yellow and it doesn't really mesh that well for me. So this pair I would definitely be doubling up on, making sure I keep them icy, and I'm excited for these. These are dropping again December for a retail price of $230. So Jordan's been doing this for around like 5 years now. They've been dropping Jordan 11s right in that December month, right before Christmas. I think it started with the Breads in 2019. 2020 I believe was the Jubilees. 2021 I believe was the Cool Grays. 22 was the Cherry 11s, and just this past year was the Air Jordan 11, the Gratitude or DMPs. And coming up this year is the Air Jordan 11 Columbia, where your boy will be grabbing 2, maybe even 3 pairs. Like I said, I love this pair. One of my favorite pairs, honestly, probably top 5 Jordans of all time. Now, that probably, like I said, was probably a shock to you, but again, this list was my personal preferences. So please let me know down below what you think of my list. Is it a fire list? Again, it's my personal preferences. If you don't think it's a fire list, that's fine. You think it's trash. But please drop below. You don't have to list 10, but give me your top 3, top 5 pairs drop in 2024. I will definitely comment on your list and let you know what I think of your list. But yeah, please comment below that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, we're switching it up, something a little bit different, but it is the beginning of the year, so this is the perfect time to drop this list. I can't wait for all 10 of these pairs to drop. I'm gonna be grabbing every single one. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. So please like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Please subscribe. Like I said, Dream Chaser Kicks taking over YouTube 2024. I appreciate every single one of you being here. Follow your boy on Instagram at Dream Chaser Kicks to get you or a loved one laced up. I appreciate y'all so much for being here once again. You guys have a blessed rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time. Deuces.